Hi, and welcome back to the Mr. Brad Worden Show. And I had to come to you because after this evening, I hit 500 subscribers. Now, it could have been attributed to a few things. I hit a live stream from Little Mac JTV, and he put out the announcement there I was close and to go subscribe. And then I just watched a video from the Pineappler Tony Reeves, and he said also go and subscribe. Not only that, but he put on a little performance, almost gauntlet-y style or meal style tonight too. So you have to go catch that one too. But anyhow, tomorrow night, I promised I would give you the update on the time. I have to still go pick up some of the stuff for the gauntlet. I didn't expect to get there quite today, so I don't have all the ingredients in the house. But tomorrow night, at 6 o'clock Central Time, United States, 6 o'clock, I'm going to go live with my gauntlet. So now you know the time. You can tell others. You can see it live. If you don't get to it live, if you're busy, it will be recorded in two different ways, on the live and on the regular camera. There will be a pre-show where my camera person prepares the gauntlet itself. So you can stop by a little bit early, come to the show and check it out if you want to see her preparing to torture me. Also, there's some other specials. I am doing my first giveaway on the 500 show. So there's about 12 or so people, about a dozen, who have put in. I'm going to do two different drawings. One more of a mildy, spicy prize and one of the hot prizes. So if I will do that drawing during that program, if you win, you will have to let me know your address. I will give you out my email and you can contact me, and I will be sending those prizes out to you if you are one of the winners for that show. Also, I am doing a special Bob Ross inspired drawing during that episode too. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. If not, you might get a little surprise on that one too. Okay, so anyway, just a review of what this gauntlet entails, because some people don't know exactly or had forgotten. So it's 5 things. It originally was 4. It was inspired, a lot of people put in their ideas. Late for Work inspired this one. It was a dark chocolate bar, and if you guys have been, which most of you have, been viewing my channel from back in the early days, dark chocolate is one of my nemesis, especially really dark chocolate. I have a hard time getting through those bars in general because of that bitter, kind of gross taste to me. So I have to try and finish one of those. Then a generous scoop of wasabi, and if you know what wasabi is like, which some of you do also, it really gets you in the sinuses, really, is what it does. It causes your eyes to water. V8 juice. Only once in my life have I tried V8 juice. And that was when I was a little kid, when it first came out, and I thought it would be good. And I took one sip and pretty much spit it out and said I would never ever drink that ever again because I hate tomatoey flavored things, and it's like a gross veggie tomato drink. At least in my opinion. If you like it, that's just you. But I do not. So that one might be one of the hardest levels. That's level 3. Level 4 is one Robbie of Tincture, inspired by Late for Work. It'll be the Mount Doom, a full Robbie of Mount Doom. And then finally, this one wasn't added. It was a separate one. So round 5 is the salad. Now, salad might not seem so bad, but they said put ranch dressing on it and chopped up tomatoes. And I hate ranch dressing. And I hate plain tomatoes. So for me, this will be super hard. For some of you sitting at home, you might be like, that's so easy, Mr. Brad Worden. But that's one of those things. Everybody has certain things that they hate to eat. And this gauntlet for me entails many of those things, including the dark chocolate bar, V8 juice, and the salad with ranch dressing and tomatoes.
Let's put it this way. Your sister-in-law said she would die happy to see you do that.
Yes, and she definitely voted for that one, and those two tied in the end. I will definitely have my trusty bucket here, because out of all my challenges, hot and gross, this one is truly one where I may not be able to keep it all down. And I will try and be as discreet as I can if I cannot. If I do happen to lose it, I will try and regain myself enough to finish the challenge, at least hopefully. So tune in tomorrow. It's going to be at 6 o'clock Central Time Zone, pre-show, the prep show, maybe shortly before that, maybe like 5:45 or so. If you want to see my camera person preparing the spread, the gauntlet for me.
You could add a cup of coffee at the end.
Ooh, and I'm also not a fan of that. But maybe that'll have to come for a different one because oh, I was gagging before I came on, just thinking about it, and I'm just gagging. So tomorrow I will have to go pick up the rest of the supplies. I have about half the things at my home, and then the other half I still need to pick up. So I will get the rest so my camera person can prepare that. Tune in if you do miss it again. It'll be taped for you. But and then also to remember, if you still want to get in that drawing, it's the last call before the show. Get your name in, whether you want to be mild or hot, in the comments on this video. Because this is probably the last video I will be doing up until the gauntlet, because I have to prep myself both mentally, physically, and in any way possibly I can spiritually just get it all together. All right, well, have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow live on the Mr. Brad Worden Show.